beerreviews.com. We have got a brand new, fresh off the shelf beer from New Belgium Brewing Company called Accumulation Ale. It's a winter seasonal. Now this is an interesting beer. We're in October 2013. This is a brand new beer for them. Winter ales, Oktoberfest all start coming out. This is kind of that transition in the fall where beers are getting darker, but we're not into the big heavy winters with tons of cinnamon and nutmeg and the big massive black stouts. So this is a cool time of year because things kind of transition. So you expect when you see the snow and the winter and everything kind of building up on the picture to have a little bit of a darker beer. That is not the case with this beer. So what this is it's a white Indian pale ale. It's an IPA, so it's a lot more on the bitter side. IBUs, I believe, are 70 for this particular beer, which is more towards the spring, summer type. And it's a white IPA. So you'll see it almost looks like a wheat beer, and it has an extremely white, frothy head on it, which stays around for a while. It's fairly carbonated as well, which you get more towards your spring and summer beers. But here's what it looks like. That's really all I want to tell you about this, I think. So look how clear it is. It's crystal clear. It's very filtered. There's that white, frothy, foamy head. There's quite a bit of carbonation coming up. When you smell it, you smell hops and wheat, even though it's not designed to be a wheat beer. They call it a, what do they call it? Just a white IPA with a medium light body. It does have malts of pale and wheat. Target and Centennial hops. I don't know what Target hops are. That's a new one on me. 6.2 ABVs, 170 calories. The interesting thing about this particular beer is kind of the citrus background behind it. A lot of the beers in the fall get more towards that piney resin. This is still more fruity and citrusy, which you get in the spring and the summer. So I'm kind of spending a lot of time explaining that because a lot of people are going to buy this and see the snow and they think they're going to get a dark beer. All right, you're not getting a dark beer. You're getting a white IPA, which is traditional for spring and summer. But if you read the story behind this beer, the reason why it's called Accumulations, it says, basically it says it's the accumulation of the accumulating start of snow in Colorado. Traditionally, we brew darker beers for the winter. It says, however, this one has, it says we shoveled in plenty of new hops, a new variety, that must be the target, and a bit of wheat for a smooth mouthfeel. Stack up on this white IPA to keep your long nights glowing blizzard white. So that's the white IPA. New Belgium does a really good job of explaining their beers, and I personally like that. But anyway, we'll check it out. It's pretty hoppy, which is good. I like that. You can definitely taste the Centennial hops. It's got kind of a weedy background, also with a real nice citrus. I like the head on it. It kind of sticks around. The other thing I'll tell you about this beer is it's really carbonated, so it's got a lot of that medium body kind of pow in your mouth. It's really easy to drink. It goes down smooth. It doesn't have a lot of bite to it. It's kind of that cloudy, hazy look. A lot of people don't like that in some beers because it's more like kind of, I don't want to call it Hefeweizen, but it's more of that kind of more gritty flavor, or mouthfeel rather, not flavor, mouthfeel. Kind of rambling here. This is a toughie because you got a ton of carbonation like a summer. You've got a white IPA. You've got a lot of hops, a lot of citrus. I get why they did this beer though. This is a good transition into the darker beers for the winter. So it's a good start. It was born in October of 2013. Like I said, this thing is brand new. I paid $9 for the 6-pack. New Belgium is all over social media. They do a great job of donating money, utilizing all kinds of different avenues to learn about their beers. You can see on here they've got the date. It's good through February 16th. That's about all I'm going to tell you. So, moving into the winter, little winter accumulation, a white IPA. I like it. It's good. It's easy to drink. It's actually, in my opinion, one of the better beers that they've come up with recently, aside from, their fat tires and 1554 and things like that. So, I like it a lot. I think it is a very, very drinkable and good beer. Great. $9 for a 6-pack is phenomenal for this quality of beer. So check it out. Kind of a long review. I don't like doing long reviews. I try to keep them under 5 minutes. I realize this wasn't, but this is a toughie because it's a white IPA in the fall with a lot of citrus and a lot of hops. But remember, when it was born, October, so it's a good transition. So let me know what you think. Leave our comments on our YouTube channel, our website, or on Twitter, or on Facebook.